G'day tubes. Frickin' day number, I don't know, a frickin' Jeep thing here. So she's been sitting there. Looks like she's dripped pretty good all night. Holy gee, that towel's pretty much soaked. That's alright, don't mind that. Oh, it's even on the frickin', holy crap. Oh well, she'll be good and drained anyways. But let's go in here and frickin' check our pan. Oh, nice. Holy. That is going to be friggin' awesome. Holy crap tubes. It's dry pretty well. And there's, yeah, our inside. Frig yeah. Still a bit tacky though. Thought it would have been drier than that. I can still put her on. But there's one thing it's missing. Tubes, it's missing one thing. And there it is right there. Oh crap. We're gonna have to stick this on here, I think, somewhere. It's a bit too big. Oh crap. Well, we'll figure it out somehow. It's gonna have to go down over this little lip, I guess, but that's alright. We can manage. So let me get my freaking third hand going here, and we'll stick that bad boy on. Friggin' right, so we're gonna stick it on. This is a pretty high class, nice sticker tubes. Oh crap. This is a frickin' pretty nice sticker. I freaking like him. Sure she's stuck down good enough. Hopefully I got that crease good enough. Doesn't feel too bad, but oh crap. Ah crap. All for corn snakes, come on. Oh crap. Oh, there we go, tubes. How's that looking? Frig, that's alright, eh? Kinda hard to show you, but it's got the nice chromy freaking rim thingy around her, you know, and always like the yellow and the black, but bit of a fan of the red too, right? Which is, you know, kind of hard to see on here, but that's the way she goes. But frig yeah, that is awesome. I like that one. So let's go get our freaking thing back together here, and I gotta find my tricky goody thingies here. I've got lots of this crap, it looks like. This is the stuff I'm going to use though for gluing them together. This stuff's pretty friggin' awesome. I think I've showed you this before when I was doing the thingy on the Jeep there, the sending unit thing. But pretty wicked expensive. It's $27.50 for a tube of that, but it's good stuff. So let me get myself organized, and we'll get freaking sticking. Okay, so you don't want to forget your friggin' magnet, because you want her to pick up all that crap instead of getting all circulated around. And well, that's good. And freaking we'll get this stuff going here. You probably don't need this stuff, but it's just a little added protection, if you know what I mean. And it's basically a high flex form in place gasket stuff, you know, and it's anaerobic stuff. Yeah, so this stuff's good because this is what the John Deere guys used on my big tractor when it blew a seal in the front there, the front wheel, and he put the housings back together and just put this stuff on, put her together, drove it away. You don't have to let her dry or cure or nothing. So that's pretty friggin' awesome. So we're going to get some of this stuff to the end of the tube here.
And we'll give us a generous blobbing of this stuff. This will actually help hold the gasket somewhat in place too while you're trying to fiddle it up underneath the freaking transmission there, right? Oh man, I just have enough in the one tube. That'd be awesome. Oh frig, what I gotta do the other side? For frig sakes. Okay. So I guess you could go around now and do a bit of this and spread it out a bit better, you know, if you really wanted to. It'll help, yeah, it'll do it itself, I guess, once you... Ooh, got a bit too much there. It'll do it itself once you get her squished together, but, you know, while you're there, with the frig, eh? And this stuff comes apart good, too, actually, after. If you have to ever service this again, it's not going to be glued permanent. It stays flexible. Like it's high flex stuff, form in place. Oh, sorry, high flex, form in place. Anyway, you can read the label. So, she's good stuff. But it does make a good gasket. Too bad it's friggin' expensive. I think we're looking pretty good there. Oh, here comes the furnace again.
And we'll just sort of layer down there. Roughly where it should be. And it's sort of sticking there now, right? Which is pretty friggin' awesome. And that's looking good. So let's freaking go out and have a look out there. Okay, so here we are underneath the freaking beast again, and I got her pretty much gooped up as best I can. Didn't have to open the other tube, so that's freaking awesome. So now we're gonna fight this freaking pan here and see if we can get her lined up without screwing up the gasket too much, and get her bolted back together. Make sure we get her the right way now. That's the right way. Gotta get under here more tubes. Well, there we go, tubes. We're all good and tight. And we got the freaking sticker on. That's freaking awesome. And I gotta get these, try to get these stupid studs out of here now. I don't know if that's gonna be too close for the camera, but freaking here we go. See them freaking bolts there? I gotta try to get them out. That's what mounts that pan back on. It holds everything up. So that should be freaking just lovely. There's two of them I gotta try to get out. So yeah, I'm gonna have to get myself out of here first, I guess, and figure something out. So I'm gonna try the trick I seen on the freaking YouTube there. And that's one of the bolts that snapped off. So what I did was drilled through it. Freaking hurt as frig, but we drilled through her. And they say to weld on a washer first, and then weld this on there. Then you just right through there, and apparently the heat from that is supposed to loosen up the bolt. And I gotta drill that one. So that's supposed to loosen up the bolt, and maybe that should be enough to be able to turn her off again. I don't know. It's gonna be a friggin' nightmare though, whatever. But and if that doesn't work, we'll have to think of a plan B. So frig, I'm gonna go try one of these anyways and see if it even works before I even try drilling that. But they were just using nuts, but I'm like, oh frig, I might as well just use this. See if we can get her out, and then we'll get a couple new bolts for it. Alright, so I got the welder hooked up with their freaking new cord. Freaking awesome! You know, that just worked perfect. And I don't think I'm going to show you the welding part because I don't really want the sparks and all that crap, lovely good stuff falling on the camera. So I'll freaking get the washer on and I'll show you that, and then I'll get the freaking that thing on, and then I'll show you that. Oh, frig tubes, I don't know whether I'm liking that idea too much or not. That's pretty hard welding that crap like that, eh? And frig, I guess we'll give her a try here and see what's gonna happen. I don't know. I've got my doubts. Ah, thought so. She's just not gonna work, tubes. Frig, I didn't get her welded good enough, I guess. Frig sakes. Well, I'm gonna try her again here, maybe once more with a nut. I got a freaking nut loaded there. And see if I can get her on there good enough, and if not, we'll have to figure something else out. Oh, frig sake, she's cherry red. Can't get her much hotter than that. So we'll let that heat sort of soak in there for a minute, and then we'll try to turn that one off. I don't think this is gonna work. I don't think it's gonna work. But let's see. I don't know if it's turning or if the freaking... Oh, I don't know, tubes. Ooh, that was hot. Bugger. No, that was really hot. Frig sakes. I don't know what I'm gonna do here now, guys. This ain't working the way they showed, that's for sure. I'll have to think of a plan B, I guess. Well, tubes, I think I've thought of plan B. I want your opinions on this to see what you think. Oh boy, what I'm gonna think of doing is cutting this whole thing out here all the way freaking back probably to here, and then, you know, all the way down, cut that all out, and I got a piece of this stuff that I could weld some new nuts on the inside where those should be, and we'll just weld that piece back in. This is dicta here anyway, so it needs repaired anyways, right? There's a freaking hole like huge there. I guess that's where the pan was sitting there, and she's rotted inside. I can feel the freaking thing in there, so that's what I'm thinking I'm gonna do, is chop with a sawzall, I guess, a little short blade or something, and I can't cut her right like here. Frig, I can't cut it right here, which would be nice because this stuff's only like that thick, right? I can't tell if you can see, but so I'm gonna have to cut her a little bit, I guess, on the insides or something, and then figure out whatever to do after that. So frig, that's just awesome. But luckily the other side there, all three of them came out good, so that's at least one good thing. So frig. I guess the only thing I can think of on that frickin' bolt is the ones I seen them doing were only little small ones, eh? Where that's like a, well, frig, the other ones are here. That's what I'm looking at, right there, tubes. Frig, sorry. Yeah, so they all busted off right in there, right? For frig's sakes. That's the only method I can see now to do her right, is frickin' chop that piece right out and put a whole new piece in there, weld it in. I mean, it's all I can think of. What else do? You can't get those stupid things out. Pretty big, you know. Frig's sakes. So, but I think what I'm gonna do now is just put that pan on. I got the one in the middle's there, so that'll help support it. That's one good thing anyways, but there's a stupid pan. So I'm gonna maybe just put it back on now, so at least I can move it around. And because if the weather turns to frickin' crap, which one of these days it's gonna frickin' fall out of the bottom here somewhere, I got to be able to get her inside where it's nice and warm, right? But yeah, you guys leave a comment if you don't mind on what you think I should do, you know, because that's really all I can think of doing is that, you know, and it'll fix that other little hole under there too at the same time, right? So, but yeah, leave a comment if you don't mind. Look, I got trees. Look at the friggin' antlers, eh? Holy, the antlers, the friggin' antlers. That's better than this hair, I guess, eh? Holy jeez. But yeah, if you guys leave a comment, just tell me what you think, and we'll go from there. That's all I can think.